Hi, Milorad here. Today I'm going to cook two dishes, but they're using practically the same ingredients. And I have all these vegetables laid up here and all these spices and seasonings. And as you can see, there's lots of them here. There's a whole pantry right here on this table. What I have here is lots of vegetables. I have zucchini, I have serrano peppers, I have red jalapeno peppers, I have Caribbean, little bit hot pepper, I have another jalapeno pepper, I have cauliflower, I have regular sweet peppers, red and orange. And then here I have fresh basil from my garden. I have carrots here. I have big white onion. I have red onion, or purple as my wife likes to call it. I have tomatoes, and tomato is actually the main ingredient in all these dishes, and it needs to be a ripe tomato. It needs to be a really ripe tomato. And here I can see I have something that usually doesn't go into these dishes, but I will try to do it today. This is cactus, and it's called nopalito, and it's cactus leaf. It's used in Mexican cuisine. And then here I have spices and herbs. And I will talk about spices and herbs when I'm cooking with them. Now we will just chop all these vegetables and we will start cooking. What I'm cooking today is two dishes. One is called Shakshuka, and it's a dish from North Africa. I know that is in Morocco for sure, probably Libya and Tunisia, Algeria, and then also I know that they have a similar dish in Israel, Lebanon, and that East Mediterranean basin. And then second dish is called Satarash, and it's a dish from South Balkans, mostly from former Yugoslavian countries like Serbia, Bosnia and Herzegovina, and Croatia as well. And I'm sure they have it also in Greece, probably Turkey as well, and Bulgaria. I'm not sure about Romania. And that's all I know about these two dishes. I'm going to start cooking. I have some olive oil at the bottom of this Dutch oven. And first vegetables that I'm going to put is carrots. And why I'm doing carrots first? Because they are kind of the hardest vegetable and needs more time to cook than some very soft vegetables. I have carrots softened a little bit. Now next to go is cauliflower, because cauliflower is also a relatively hard vegetable. Now next to go is lots of onions, white onion and purple onion. We're going to check. Looking good, looking good. I can see this is much softer. That means this little bit of liquid is doing its job, softening these harder vegetables. And I think it's time for peppers. We have 3 or 4 different peppers here. 2 different jalapenos. We have serrano pepper, we have Caribbean hot pepper, and we have habanero pepper. They all go in. And orange peppers. And I think this is also that habanero pepper, hot habanero. Now next one is this zucchini. And now I will add practically the main ingredient, and that's tomato. And as I mentioned before, it needs to be very ripe tomato with lots of juice. We will cook this for a couple minutes before we start adding spices and herbs. Look at that, look at that.
It looks really good.
It looks really, really, really good. Very juicy. I think it's time to add nopalitos that I cut kind of in strips and then just make them a little bit smaller. I think it's time to start adding spices and herbs. Main is vegeta. This is probably dry herbs, so lots of salt and pepper, and dry vegetables. And this is traditional in Serbian, Croatian, and Bosnia and Herzegovina's cuisine. This is main seasoning. And then I have here pink salt that I will put pretty good amount, because pink salt is not as salty as the regular salt. This looks good. See how these tomatoes are breaking and making this beautiful juice. Look at that. It's coming beautifully. Now we will add, this is garlic powder. What I have here is thyme. This is celery salt. And this is rosemary. This is kind of Mediterranean herb. And this is very traditional. This is paprika, and we will add paprika. It's smoked, and this one is a special. It's from the same maker that is making vegeta. It's hot paprika, or paprika, hot paprika. It will add a little bit of spice to already spiced dish. Ooh, this is going to be hot, and nobody else will eat it except me. We just incorporate these. A little trick. to see how our Satarash and the base for Shakshuka are doing, and I see they're doing very, very, very good. We will lower temperature and simmer it for a couple more minutes. Last check. It looks good. I think it's done. Now I will add this fresh basil from my garden. This looks fantastic, and it's time to start plating. Okay, our Satarash is ready, and I will put some here, and I will taste this one and use this for shakshuka. We will just add some kind of Mediterranean style ingredients to make it kind of more authentic. Now we will use the same stew or sauce. We will put it into this frying pan. Frying pan, we use the same stew or sauce right here. Now I will add some olive oils, olives, and capers, and these two will add a little bit of Mediterranean flair into this shakshuka in making. And now we will add some different spices. This is ground cumin. Because Maghreb countries are famous for spices as well. And we have some oregano, another Mediterranean flair. Here we have turmeric. We don't cook too much with turmeric in Western cuisine, but Indian cuisine and Middle East, they use lots of turmeric. It's fantastic. We will add and poach egg inside of this, and that's what it makes shakshuka. All these ingredients that I added later on for shakshuka are all combined, and now we will add this egg right there in the middle. And what we will do now is we will just cover this and let steam from the dish poach the egg. When egg is done, dish is ready. Shakshuka ready. I think it's ready. I have my Satarash ready to taste. It looks fantastic, just fantastic. Ooh, spicy hot. And then, as you can see here, I have this white bread. And I chose this bread because this is very juicy, a kind of stew or sauce, and it goes very nice with this spongy bread, kind of to pick up those juices inside the bread. And this is how we used to eat it. You take a piece of bread, put it on the fork, and dip it into this Satarash. Just love vegetables. It's unbelievable how good it is. Look how juicy this is. It's all because of tomato that was ripe. Nopalitos, very soft. For me, it tastes almost like okra. Very good. A little bit maybe too spicy for everybody else. I like it like this. Satarash, great success. Thank you very much. Now we will go to the next dish. Okay, there is my shakshuka. And here you can see poached egg inside, and you can see olive. Almost the same ingredients, but completely different flavor because of spices, kind of more Mediterranean. Of course, we have olives and capers in it. And then egg at top of that. There's a good bite. Piece of egg. I see cauliflower. I see olive. And I see capers. And this egg just add another dimension to the dish. I think it was really successful cooking today. I will go and finish some of these off the camera. If you have leftover sauce, you can always use it next day. It's even better next day. And for now, Milorad out.